Okay, so Bambi has a date. All right. This must be Bambi sex. This is interesting. I don't know what to say. How you doing, my brother?
Oh,
sorry.
no, you good.
Speech.
Sorry, y'all was giving a speech.
You know, it does bother me that Bambi is so nonchalant to walk in here with T.O., but this is the same person who admitted that she was dealing with Scrappy while he was living with Erica Dixon. So the more I dig into who she is, I see why you're standing here like this is normal.
Lil Scrappy, one of the most recognizable stars of love and hip-hop Atlanta, has always been open about his personal struggles. His journey through love, heartbreak, and family drama has been documented on the show, but few moments hit as hard as the one when he learned that his ex-wife Bambi was pregnant with her new boyfriend. The pain he felt in that moment was raw, unfiltered, and real. It wasn't just a storyline on TV, it was the heart-wrenching reality of a man trying to move on while still tied to the past. Scrappy and Bambi's relationship was anything but simple. The couple had a roller coaster romance, full of passion, disagreements, and moments of doubt. Despite their chemistry, their marriage was troubled by a series of challenges. Arguments, infidelities, and differing goals led to a separation that seemed inevitable. However, the pain of breaking up wasn't something Scrappy was able to easily brush aside. Even after the divorce, he found it difficult to fully let go of Bambi. The memories of their time together, the hopes for their future as a family, all lingered in his heart. As any viewer of love and hip-hop knows, Scrappy wasn't just someone who was quick to move on. His feelings ran deep, especially when it came to the mother of his children. Following their split, Scrappy and Bambi attempted to maintain a peaceful co-parenting arrangement for the sake of their children. At times, they were able to keep things cordial, but the emotional undercurrent was always there. Scrappy, still hurt by their separation, found it hard to adjust to the reality that Bambi had moved on, yet he tried to respect her decisions, even as he struggled with his own feelings. It was clear that he wanted happiness for her, but the idea of her being with someone else seemed unimaginable. After all, they had been a family, they had shared a life, a dream, and most importantly, they had a bond that was hard to break. It was at this difficult intersection of moving on and clinging to the past that Scrappy received the news that would forever change his view on their relationship. Bambi, the woman he had once promised to love and cherish, was pregnant with her new boyfriend. The shock hit him like a ton of bricks. He hadn't expected this, not like this, not with her new partner. The raw emotion that poured out of him in that moment was palpable. As much as Scrappy tried to guard his heart, the truth was undeniable. This news struck him at his core. For someone who had spent so much time trying to work through the wounds of his past, this was a gut punch. It wasn't just the pregnancy itself that hurt him, it was the realization that Bambi was moving forward with someone else. Someone who was now going to be a part of her life in a way Scrappy had once hoped to be. The new boyfriend wasn't just a casual fling, he was going to be a permanent fixture in Bambi's world, and Scrappy had to come to terms with that reality. This wasn't a simple breakup where time would heal the pain. It was a sharp reminder that sometimes, no matter how much you want something to work out, it doesn't.
Ass on it from 10 years ago.
You talk about sliding the bitch, you still sitting
My mouth is right.
You talk about bitch, you talk about bitch, you think a bitch like me scared of asshole? I drag your ass on my mama, bitch.
Do it, Amy.
I definitely plan on using my words with Bambi. That's always my first start as a woman. But don't get too damn about your height or your size or the width of the gums. None of that matters to me. Who getting slid, sis?
You can't even drag your height across.
You done drug it across everybody.
Yeah, let me find out.
Let's keep it moving.
You worried about from 10, 13 years ago.
I'ma let you finish.
That I ain't even touched. But did he ever take you on a date?
Bitch, when you kiss and smell my from the front to the back.
I'm never kissing him.
And I hope I don't get bored and let Scrappy do it.
You're a nasty whore.
You have no loyalty.
Rashida, why you waiting? Could you get this bitch some more views on her music post?
I got the feature with Spice
that you were begging for. Bye-bye, Steve.
Scrappy's reaction was heartbreaking to watch. The tears that welled up in his eyes weren't just tears of sadness. They were tears of loss, of regret, and of a love that never truly had the chance to heal. He had given so much of himself to Bambi, had tried so hard to make things work, and now she was pregnant with someone else's child. The man who had been the father to her children, who had stood by her side through thick and thin, was now left on the outside looking in. The emotional weight of that situation was unbearable for him. It's important to understand that this moment wasn't just about a broken marriage. It wasn't simply about two people who had drifted apart. This was a story about a man facing the painful reality that someone he once loved had moved on, completely and irrevocably. It was a reminder that love is never guaranteed. Scrappy had been through his share of struggles, from difficult childhood experiences to the ups and downs of his career. But this was different. This wasn't something he could overcome with time, money, or success. This was a heartbreak rooted in the deepest parts of his soul. Scrappy's breakdown was not just for show. It was an authentic and unfiltered display of the vulnerability that he had tried to keep hidden for so long. He had always been known as a tough guy, someone who could handle anything that came his way. But in that moment, the man who had prided himself on his resilience couldn't hold back the tears. His love for Bambi was real, and the thought of her building a life with someone else was too much for him to bear. Fans of love and hip-hop, Atlanta had watched Scrappy grow and evolve over the years, but this was a raw, unedited look at his humanity. It was a reminder that no matter how tough someone may seem on the outside, they are still capable of being deeply affected by love, loss, and heartache. Scrappy's story, though shared on reality TV, was universal. It spoke to anyone who had ever been in love and lost it, anyone who had ever been forced to watch someone they cared about move on without them. In the end, this painful moment for Scrappy served as a turning point in his emotional journey. It wasn't just about accepting that his relationship with Bambi was over. It was about learning to let go, to heal, and to find peace in the aftermath of a broken heart. Though the wounds would take time to heal, Scrappy's path to emotional recovery was about reclaiming his own happiness. Despite the pain of watching someone else move forward, it was a story of heartbreak, growth, and the strength it takes to heal when the world seems to move on without you.
From 10 years ago, you talking about sliding the bitch. You still sitting the mouth is right. You talking about bitch. You talking about bitch. You think a bitch like me scared of asshole? I drag your ass on my mama, bitch. Do it, Amy.
I definitely plan on using my words with Bambi. That's always my first start as a woman. But don't get too damn about your height or your size or the width of the gums. None of that matters to me. Who getting slid, sis?
You can't even drag your across.
You done drug it across everybody.
Let me find out.
Let's keep it moving.
You worried about from 10, 13 years ago.
I'ma let you finish.
That I ain't even touched. But did he ever take you on a date?
Bitch, when you kiss him, smell my from the front to the back.
I'm never kissing him.
And I hope I don't get bored and let Scrappy do it.
You're a nasty
You have no loyalty.
Rashida, while you waiting, could you get this bitch some more views on her music post?
I got the feature with Spice that you were begging for. Bye-bye, Steve.